Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show. Hey, Colonel Steve here, last day of vacation. Brand new shows starting back tomorrow, but this one we just look back on Little Book, Chapter 8. Enjoy that. We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about Little Book, Chapter 8. My name is Vic New. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cole and Vaughn Nieders.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello, we're talking about the Ocho today. Should be a good show. Can't wait to get into this one. We'll have Kathy dig into exactly what it is. She's our research expert here, so we'll have her tell us exactly. What do they say? The phrase they use, the liquid in there or something. I don't know. It's on the thing. I took it right from the Little Book website. So yeah. So what do they call it?
Glorious.
The liquid streams. The liquid streams. We'll talk about the liquid streams today. Hey, that's Little Book's.
That was a choice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think when boys go to the bathroom, they make liquid streams.
That's true. Well, yeah. All right. KK, you said there's something you wanted to talk about. What is that? We'll go with you here. Everyone has small talk with me.
I have a small talk. Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, I'm a
the
big fan.
Famed hot dog eater.
I've met him.
Has been banned from Coney Island.
Yes.
Because he has decided to sign a deal with Impossible Meats.
Yes, Impossible.
So are all new contests without him invalid? Because this isn't like,
what do you mean?
I'm going to take him out because he's chosen to be a skillful person in something. When I watch, I prefer not to because it makes me want to vomit. But it's his skill set. He's made a life out of this. And now they're saying, you've signed with the competitors. You can't play our game anymore. Are any of the future winners going to have validity?
So I feel bad for the future winners because I think if you're that competitive in anything, you want to go against the best, right? That would be like putting an Olympian against a high school basketball player. Like,
he wins by too much.
Not really the best in the world.
In theory, I like what you're saying. In practicality, I think there's some people high-fiving because it does equate to endorsements that they're not going to win. I mean, at the end of it, he's like 76 hot dogs consumed, and the next closest is like 32 or something. I mean, it's so not even close when he's in that contest. I think that they're going to be happy because there's going to be.
So, do you think they were looking for a reason to boot him because
No, it's just a licensing thing. Yeah. I mean, just like
they're Nathan's hot dogs. So yeah, you can't go with a competitor. I mean, that'd be like if Darren's like, for now on, I'm gonna wear Total Wine T-shirts in here because they're my new sponsor. Well, I'd be like, no, you can't wear that in here, and then he'd get the boot. I mean, I wouldn't want to, and I don't think the place that fired him wanted to fire him. I mean, he's their big star, but there's that's where their money's coming from the Nathan hot dog sponsorship. They can't have him doing that, and I think it's a thing where Chestnut will still be fine. He already signed a deal to do with his new fake hot dogs, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah,
and he's going to go against Kobayashi on Labor Day now. So he's they're moving it from 4th of July. That'll be on Labor Day, and I'm sure that'll end up being a big thing because Kobayashi was the guy before Joey Chestnut, and they really never got to do much competition against one another. Kobayashi was at the end of his run fighting with the same group that now Chestnut's fighting with. So now we'll get to see the guys that were actually the two standouts going against one another. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
So you think it's leveling the playing field?
Yes, I do. I think that it's actually, from a viewer standpoint, I think we're going to get to see the matchup that we wanted to see. Who cares what the hot dogs are? I don't care if they're eating Nathan hot dogs or fake hot dogs. I do like the hot dog competition. I think it's fun. So we'll get to see that at Labor Day now, and then we'll get to see a more level playing field in the. We don't know who's going to win now. We'll see. It'll be worth watching again. I don't think it was worth watching before. Again, I get a lot of people don't like it because it's gluttonous and all that. But if you're into the competition side of it and you are interested. It was a done deal, Joey Chestnut. If they say tomorrow he's back in, he wins. I mean, there's just nobody close to him.
And why is that? Why isn't anyone
I don't
picking
understand
up the techniques?
I don't understand.
It's like they dip it in the water and then
Yeah, they're all kind of doing the same thing. I don't know why he can do more. I don't know. And he's not that big of a guy. I mean, it's not like he's like super thin or anything, but he's not fat either. I mean, he's just kind of. I don't know how he does it. I have no idea.
He's unique.
Yeah. So, it'll be. I don't know. It'll be. I think they're both got more interesting. Both of those competitions. So, yeah. So
I agree, and good on him too. I know he's getting paid a big chunk of change too with doing this deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that's a great move. I just didn't know what it was going to do to the Coney Island hot dog competition.
Yeah.
Tradition, and people are like, it's a tradition. We're going to watch it. We want to see who wins this thing. So it's not going to hurt it.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine too. Yeah, I think they got a built-in on. They got an ESPN deal, so I'm sure the other one will probably get something too, just because of Chestnut. If it was anybody else on that field that was like, I'm going to go over here, no one would care. But now I'm sure other ones will go there, and it'll probably be a thing now. You'll probably see some of the female competitors like Sonia Thompson and go over there and stuff like that. So, we'll see. Should be interesting. So,
well, it's coming up, folks.
It is coming up. Coming up. So, good times. All right. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with MacNew. MacNew, what do you got?
Moonlight Mayhem from Billland Spirits, and I hate that.
Whoa.
Talked over her own.
Right over it.
She talked over her own. She was so angry with the MacNew. She doesn't like the MacNew. Apparently. Not her thing. I ruined her intro there.
Right.
Kathy, what do you got?
I am going to pull out my bottle of Bootlegger.
Okay.
From Neely.
Yeah, nice.
That I picked and bottled. Well, I didn't bottle it. Becca bottled it.
Sure. Okay, that's solid as can be. Probably going to win. I'll go next.
I don't know.
I got Booker's. I didn't have a little book handy. Maybe I got one back there, but we're just going to go with this Booker's. Kind of somewhat themed. Oh man, they're always so tough to open these. Nothing there. Nothing there.
It's a slosh.
There was a slosh. That was about it. All right, Von Neaters. Kathy has the lead. What do you got, buddy?
I have a little book, chapter 8.
Oh.
I know where you got that.
Oh.
You fucker.
Oh. He does it. He does it with the little book. Chapter 8. I should have brought mine up. I got one down there.
Yeah. That's what I can't figure was going to happen.
Yeah,
and that's some good whiskey.
Missed opportunity. Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Little Book, Chapter 8. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
As Becca said, everybody's bringing trash. I'm stepping up my game with a brand new single barrel from Neely Family Distillery. This is the Autumn Vanilla single barrel.
Nice.
I've already preemptively taken the plastic off, not wasting anybody's time, Becca. And then let's see if this pork pop goes.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Little Book, Chapter 8.
Yes, we are. So, Little Book, Chapter 8. For me, the stress of the season is over. I ended up getting 3 bottles, so happy about that. Yeah, 3. So, new guy got me 2. So, he contacted me, said he could get me 1, then he came back and said he could get 2. Do I want them? And I said, yes, I'll take both. And then the wife was out looking, too, and I had texted her, because I knew she was going to be going out and hitting some stores, and I texted her and said, hey, I got from a new guy, and she's like, God damn it, I got one in my hand right now. I'm like, oh, get it. I'll take it.
It's not a problem.
3 is the ideal number. 3 is the ideal number.
So this is what's so precious about New Guy. They technically had a 1 bottle limit.
Right.
But no one cared. And he just didn't want to break the rules. He wanted to be the good guy. So he went in and he got 1 before the tour. Then he went in and he got another after the tour.
Okay.
And then Von Nieters, he went out to his car, waited some time, and then came back in and went to a different checker.
Wow.
To get yours.
Right.
So as not to break the rules. This is how sweet he is.
That was incredibly
That was
sweet.
very nice of him.
Was there outfit changes?
There
Mustaches?
were no
come on?
outfit changes, but he
No
was
mustache?
wearing his New Guy t-shirt.
Uh-huh.
And it brought a lot of attention to him. Like, people would talk to him about it. And so when he went up to the checker for the 3rd time, he went to a different checker, and she brought up the New Guy t-shirt, and the woman who had checked him out previously turned around and looked at him. He was for sure he was busted. Like, she was going to see, he
Right.
had already bought one, and it was against the
That'd be
rules.
stressful.
And he was not going to be allowed to have another one. And he got through the line and made it. And I think you guys should give him a big tip. Just like
Yeah.
besides, a thank you. And
I think this is a lesson in being polite, because if you came through and grabbed 5 like a douchebag, you're probably going to get called out. It's a lesson in being polite. New guy did well.
yeah, he's super polite.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't he want one? He doesn't like Little Book.
I think he felt like he had spent his luck with walking out with one bottle.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
And they aren't inexpensive. So
You're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
You're not wrong about that.
in our stage of procurement, we also like experiences, which includes trips to Key West and all these other things. So
Yeah.
you have
Got
to
to save money somewhere. Got to pick and choose.
You gotta pick and choose.
So Little Book for me, that's the one though. That's the one that I have to have every year. I like getting Yellowstones, but I've also missed some of those. So I like to get them, but I can live without it. Little Book I have to have. So I got to figure out how to get one. And I was like, am I going to have to pay secondary or something? So I had kind of missed what I thought was the St. Louis drop, and now I found a place that still had plenty in stock. And there's enough stores around that get stuff that don't have high volume. So that's where she went. She went to one of those and scored one for me. So, and then, but it sounds like the thing to do is just to go to Kentucky. So next year I'll just plan on going to the distillery, because the new guy was saying they're all over, and somebody else, the Alexanders were in Louisville, and Jeff Alexander sent me a message saying that they were all over Louisville. So it's pretty easy to find there. So why sit around and stress in St. Louis when I can go just grab a little bucket? Yeah, exactly.
So
That'll
why
be
do you
number
think Little Book is your unicorn right now?
Well, I've been with it from the beginning. So when it first started, so Freddie No had announced that that they were going to come out with this, and Freddie No was going to do it. It was his first project. So his first project that he ever did by himself. Now he'll tell you he was working on a couple other things that didn't work out. He wanted to make a rum that tasted like Hawaiian Punch. That was the truly first thing he ever worked on. But yeah, it didn't work out. His dad kind of let him run with it for a while, and then they decided it was terrible, and didn't come out. But the first one he ever did was Little Book, and then the first place that he went out. So then he was just kind of following suit, what his grandfather had done and what his father had done before him, to go out and meet with people. So the first place that he ever went to was St. Louis. So the first place that he went to roll out Little Book was St. Louis. I went to that event and met Freddie for the first time, and stood and got a couple bottles signed. And Jeremy Schell had told me, if you have the opportunity to get one, I want one too. And so I get two, because you could buy as many as you wanted at that time. So I get two. I get them both signed by Freddie. And then I called Jeremy Schell after that event. I'm like, "Hey, Jeremy, what's going on?" He's like, "I'm having a good day. I got my Little Book done." I was like, "What? Okay." So I just kept it. So I have two signed by Freddie. And then, I don't know, I decided I wanted to, the next year came around and I got it. And then it started getting more popular. And, but I always managed to get it. So now, once you get in though, then you're too far along to miss. That's the thing. You don't want to miss one. So yeah, that's where the stress comes in. So yeah, I just want to keep going now. So I have to have a close. I don't even open them up. And again, I don't know when I'm going to eventually open those up. It seems like it has to be on something, big landmark in my life, or some sort of big landmark with the number. If it's, number 20 or 25 or something, and I'm like, let's crack these, or. So
you're drinking one and saving one.
Yeah, well, I got three, so yes, now I have a drink one and a drink one backup. So yeah, I only save one of each. So yeah, the rest are for drinking, and I get one, but I know I'm going to drink through that pretty good. So then the other one's more like an extended time, because then I kind of get my fill. I'll be on to something else drinking wise soon. So then I'll move on to something else. So that's the plan. Yeah, that's what I do. Well, how about you, Von Eaters?
Well, I'm enjoying some right now.
Okay.
It's
pretty
delicious.
Good. What do you think?
Yeah. I really like it.
Well, I haven't tried by yet. I'll have to. We're recording Friday, McNeil. I'll bring it on there.
Yeah.
I'll crack it on Friday show, or I may take it into the shop and do a video. I want to do a Little Book video, maybe. So with a serious video approach, I may do a Little Book one, and I'll talk about my collection. If like, I don't know if I want to carry
I
all
feel
that.
like you got to gather it all up to at least have it in the background or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have that many.
Because how
You
many
have
is he
to
at now?
Eight. This is
Yeah. I think you have to show them all, or people are going to be real shitty in your comments. So,
You
I'll
nice
bring them all
signed
in.
one.
Yeah, I'll have my signed one. Yeah, that'll be good. Verify that. People can verify that.
That's pretty cool. So it was like love at first sight for you, it sounds like.
It was, yeah. So I enjoyed it. It was, and it was great because it was Freddie's first time speaking like that. On behalf of the company, he was a little nervous. I got some video of that, which is kind of cool from his. I'll have to incorporate that into my video where Freddie's in there. Yeah, first time I ever met him. So yeah, he had his wife Kay with him. So I met Kay when I was there. So yeah, that was cool. And been friends with Freddie ever since. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, all started there. So, Kathy,
Yes.
what exactly are the liquid streams we're talking about here?
The liquid streams. I'm going to start at the bottom.
Okay, we'll build up then. That's better.
Yes.
That's fun.
4-year Kentucky straight rye whiskey.
Okay,
5-year Kentucky straight rye whiskey. This is going to be a problem.
yeah, oh yeah,
They're all Kentucky straight rye whiskeys.
yeah. Other than one.
Well,
PA family style,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania family style, char 4.
Yeah, that's like old Overholt. Yeah.
Okay, then we throw in some of the Pennsylvania style 5-year Kentucky straight whiskey, char 1.
Right.
Then we're going to throw in some Kentucky style char 4 5-year. So we've got a 4-year and 3 5-years so far.
Okay.
Now we're going to a 7-year Kentucky straight rye malt whiskey,
Okay.
an 11-year Kentucky straight rye whiskey,
Yeah.
and then an 18-year straight Kentucky bourbon whiskey high rye.
It's a high rye. Yes. 18-year. Now, it begs the question of why did they not come out with like another Booker's Rye or something like that? I mean, there's some 11-year-old Kentucky rye whiskey in there. I mean, I bet you that stuff is, man, I want to go drink out of some of them barrels.
Yeah.
yeah, this was an interesting mix of things. It's kind of like all over the place, but
It sounds delicious.
he knows what he's doing. It's going to be wonderful, but
Yeah, Von Nieters is drinking it.
Von Nieters is drinking it.
really good. I mean, this is probably one of my favorite bottles that I've gotten this year, I would say.
I wonder if this is the best one so far.
is this like a 2024 like best of?
Oh, I got to put in my best of. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
going to go my best of. Yeah.
What's the proof?
Von Nieters.
What's the
118.2.
Oh, that's a nice proof. I like 118.2. That's good.
Yeah, it drinks so nice.
That's solid.
Man. That sounds like a great whiskey. So, yeah, maybe I need 3 more. If anybody's out there, I just need 3 more of them things, and then I'm done. That's all I need. That's it. 3 more of them bad boys.
All you got to do is go once, go back out to your car, wait a little bit, and
Oh yeah, put on a new guy T-shirt.
Yeah.
yeah, you were just here.
All right. So MacNeil, would this be something you're going to get?
Yeah, so like I really don't hunt for things, but if I saw it on a shelf, definitely. Like if I
Okay.
happened to pop in my liquor store and it was there, I don't think it's one you really walk by.
Okay.
Like even if you're like, I wasn't going to spend that much today, I think you do because it's there. And
Because it's there.
when are you going to get another chance? Yeah, you just do it.
You just do it. That's when you get those things that are special. You get them when you see them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think
Don't wait around.
It's not going to be there tomorrow, so I'm going to be like, it's the sign. I got to buy it today.
Yeah.
I like that philosophy.
Yeah. Kathy missed out though. She didn't get it. I'm sure he asked you, right? Did he come to you at least, Kathy, and be like, "Hey, do you want this or not?"
No.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
That's okay.
Oh, jeez.
My whiskey coffers are.
Your shelf looks pretty full back there. It looks pretty.
I'm doing okay.
You can even see the boxes in the floor.
Oh, now she's got floor bourbon too.
I have floor bourbon.
Floor bourbon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's extensions, more boxes.
4 boxes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
But you know what? I used to be a little book chaser, and
Okay.
I think I had the first 3
Yeah.
years.
Okay.
And it was fun to watch the growth of his talent.
Yeah.
I think the 3rd year was better than the 2nd year, which was better than the 1st year. So
Right.
now that he's been doing it this long, I can only imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steve, you know what would be absolutely iconic? All the ones you're saving, you might be one of the only people that have all of them to have a Freddie No tasting to come in and open every single one with Freddie.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe a 10. I'm an even number guy, so maybe a 10. That would be a good time. If he'll do it, then we'll come in and do
That would
something.
be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be cool, right? 10 little books with Freddie No. Well, that would be awesome. That would be cool. So there you go. There's a little bit about Little Book. Get out there. It rolls out at different times across the country. So it's already been here in Missouri. Pretty much, I would guess, come and gone. Though there are probably some of those museum places that are, overcharging that want you to buy it at an inflated rate. But I think for the most part, it's off the shelves. But it'll be coming other places. Probably hasn't even hit in much of the country. We were early on here in Little Book. So get out there, or if you happen to be going to Kentucky, it's probably still out there at this point. They get there more than their fair share, it sounds like. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Von Nieders, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Von Nieders.
All right, Kathy.
I am on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
McNew.
On Instagram at McNew ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see me. The ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. Check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.